What's up, guys? I'm back with another video today, and today I'll be talking about the thing that's all around the world, and it's in every single country besides Antarctica. I'll be talking about the coronavirus today. I know that many YouTubers have put their input about it and what we should be doing about it, but I decided that maybe I should put in mine as well. Since people keep on asking me to do it, I might as well do it for the fan base and whatnot. And yeah, so let's talk about it. So the coronavirus, so it's to give like a very not so good in-depth explanation about it. It's basically like a terrible case of the flu that we have no cure for. It's not that good, it's not that bad, but you know, it's an okay explanation for it. So, and anyways, what I think about it, it's not the worst thing ever. It's a virus, yes, of course. It's a disease that's airborne and it can spread around everywhere. But I think we need to be put in like a 2-week thing to where you're just out of school for 2 weeks or your job shuts down because of it. No, maybe like if it's that bad to where it's everywhere, like in my state, it's spread all around the state in like a week or two. Which I can understand if that happens, then you can shut down all your states and all the schools. No, not all the states. Some restaurants and some of the schools. But you gotta realize that these people are losing their jobs, and I think it's just going a little bit overboard. Like, if you're sick with it, if you have like the flu, then yeah, stay home. Stay home, or yeah, just don't go to school. But yeah, like, don't send your kids, if you have it, like, don't send them to school, because, you know, that'll be pretty stupid to get everyone else infected, because you want your kid, if they go by my policy of, if you miss 3 days in, 2 quarters, then they have to take the test, take their, semester exam. Don't make your kids stay home if they're sick, and they're like, dang, like, no, just take me there. Like, no, don't take them there, because, you know, you're gonna get everyone else sick, and you're gonna make someone else suffer because of your actions, because of what your kid does or what you do. Since I bet there's probably no adults that watch my videos. Anyways, yeah, I think that you just shouldn't send your kids to, you know, school if they're just gonna be very sick and like just gonna spread everywhere. But yeah, yeah. sorry, my brain went a little bit blank there. Anyways, do I think the government is doing it right? I guess so. Because what they're trying to do is just keep everyone else quarantined, and just since people in my age group that we're not gonna usually die from it. Hopefully no one dies from it, but they're trying to protect the old and the young, because you know their immune systems aren't the greatest right now, and yeah. That's my opinion on it. Yeah. Which is, yeah, for what the country's doing. Well, I think sometimes they go, well, none of your countries, I think they're going a little bit overboard, like in China. They're like cleaning everything. Like they're like, yeah, all right, let's just go at it and just clean all of it. Let's clean all of the country, which it's kind of surprising that they're actually doing that. They're able to do that. Yeah. It's kind of surprising that they're able to do that and, like, you know, keep it contained. Well, we have heard some, like, people from London. Well, is it London or I'll look that up later. But, like, people in London are, like, you know, like, they're not doing the best at the moment, which is, yeah, it's a problem. But since they're in lockdown, and they're like, I seen like some people complain about it, like, well, Also, it's kind of dumb for a lockdown because, you know, what if you're not well prepared for it and there's like a notice and it's like, well, the government's like, yeah, screw it, yeah, you just get to go into lockdown, and you're just like, yeah. You get to go in lockdown, you're not prepared for anything, and you only have like a week's worth of food, but if you walk outside, nah, you're gonna get shot. You're gonna get bodied. You're actually gonna get shot, and it's gonna suck because you'll probably be dead. But, unless you survive it, because I guess they really don't want it to spread to anyone else at the moment. Yeah. So the government could implement a system to where it's like if you have the coronavirus, but you have to stay indoors, and if you don't, with some valid proof, like you can show your the papers, or you have like a card that's like your social IDs, and it's like your social ID for like whenever you get alcohol and you're able to buy it because of how old you are, but like with this card, it can show like if you have the coronavirus or not, which you may have to, which another new thing they could do is like every time you go outside, and you may have to get tested, like for like every 3 days you have to get tested, but yeah, that may be a little bit too complicated for the hospital, which I don't understand if they didn't implement that, but that's just a thing that I'm suggesting at the moment. But yeah, I really don't think that the government should take it like this may be going a little bit too far with it as at the moment, because you know it's putting people out of jobs, and it's making people lose money, and it could make it to where, you know, like people that have really low incomes, it can take them out of their homes, and it's really concerning because they're going 2 weeks, and the government, and you may have to get paid your bills and all that, but how can they pay their bills when they're not making any money right now because all their restaurants are shut down, and how could kids like get their education because the schools are shut down? And well, for my teachers, if they need help with something, you can just ask them. But what about for other teachers that are like, well, you can just do this on your own? And I have some friends that are like that. Like their teachers don't even help them. They're like, well, yeah, you can just figure that out on your own. Or I have some people, some of my friends that are like, well, just because their parents' business has run out, that means they're just going through problems, and they can't even figure out what to do because of, well, they can figure out what to do, but their parents can't figure out what to do and what they want to do as well, because, you know, if they run out of business, they have to like be on the street or move somewhere, as my friend will have to like get to one of their relatives' house or whatnot. It's just very concerning for people that have that situation, and they just won't be able to do anything about it because the government isn't even paying them anything or whatnot because of this lockdown. If there even is a lockdown or whatnot, here's the thing that I think the government should do, like if a restaurant is shut down, or restaurant shuts their doors down, and the people there are not getting paid at all, I think they should pay the people some money because of, you know, they're losing their income or whatnot, and they're losing their income and money, and they can lose their homes because you never know when these people have taxes to pay, or when they have, you know, people have like mouths to feed, their own mouths to feed, and if they have kids or friends that want to come over and, well, that stay at their house, then they have to feed them as well, because that's, well, it is that's their own responsibility, because you want to keep your kids keep your kids healthy minded, and you just want to help them out with everything that they need or want at the moment. Yeah, at the moment. Yeah. I think the government's just taking it way too far at the moment, and everyone else because you know it. Yeah, like some people work at the hospital, and yeah, like my stepmom works at the hospital, and I have a little sister, by the way. I have a little sister, by the way, and I'm like kind of concerned because this virus really affects the young and the old, and my little sister is about like 3 years old, and you know she can get sick and die, and that's what's really concerns me about it, because you know she's not whatever. Yeah, I'm just concerned that my sister could get sick and you know just die from this virus and whatnot, and I just don't want that to happen to anyone at all. Since you always want to hang on to your relatives as long as you can at the moment, because you know we're not all gonna live. Well, it's kind of a depressing thing to say, but yeah, we're all gonna die. Like everyone knows that. If you understand what I'm saying, they probably already know that, unless you're a little bit younger on the scale. But yeah, we're literally all gonna die at some point, and I think I mean, sometimes sometimes you're meant to do things, and you're not supposed to die at such a young age, or, well, I don't know how to put it, but yeah, no one deserves to die. Well, not, most people don't deserve to die that are young and old, or have a weak immune system, since, you know, if you're, yeah, I don't think anyone deserves that. Unless you're like unless you did something very terrible, then yeah, I understand that, but yeah. I just think the government's taking this way too far, along with, I think all the most extreme cases I've seen of the government taking it too far, well, if it comes to lockdowns, I think it'd probably be like I think it's like either England, not England. I think, yeah. God, I probably sound really fucking stupid, but yeah, I think England is one. Then, England is one, China is one, and, the US is one, as well. If the US goes into this lockdown, then I think we may be taking it a little bit too far. But, it may be, but I think it's just like, I think it's like, people can go to the grocery store or eat at restaurants, but, you know, maybe just shut down the schools, then, in some places around where the virus was said to be at, and where it was infected, and just wait a couple of weeks to see if anyone else was infected. If so, then just make them stay inside and just reopen that restaurant, because you know, well, you're just trying to see like who has it and who doesn't, because you know, you don't want anyone else to get sick from this virus, and yeah, you don't want anyone to, yeah. You just don't want anything bad to happen to your people, which would suck. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like that for sometimes. And sometimes you really can't do anything about it, you know? Sometimes you really can't do anything about the situation you're in, or whatnot, because you may have no choice in the matter. Anyways, that'll be all my video today. Like and subscribe if you want to. Thank you for listening to my opinion and maybe a little bit of a rant, but not really. But I hope you guys have a great day. See y'all.